We want to publicize that this party today is the third biggest party in Nigeria. And I can tell you, have the brightest future of all the parties in Nigeria, if we do the right thing. The other ones, people know them. We're the only people who are trying to offer something different. But we must manage it. You know my own position as well. I've been called out of name. Not serious, not weak. People say I should not present myself again because I'm not what you're voting. But I believe that we have to follow the process. And the governor, each time I come to him and say, please do this, please. And he did that. And when he says he goes through the law, or he does what is right, I believe him. Because I know he consulted and everything. So, we're not here, like he said, all we're doing here is to continue the exercise of building. We're not here to dissolve, we're not here to suspend or sack anybody. And like I always say, even in this new one we're doing, whatever we're going to do in future, everybody, including those who are not were part of yesterday, can participate. Everybody is free. We're not asking anybody. We just want to do it properly. So if you're a chairman in a state, you want to contest again, we'll vote for you or vote against you, whichever one. We're not saying you're no longer qualified. It's just simple. It's just that we have to do it properly. That's what has been stated here. So we have carefully selected this team, which will encompass the names. You will see it, just like you were invited, precisely published in the media and everything. But we're going to say how carefully this representative, so that everybody will be accommodated. We have selected, of course, NLC, 3 members to be part of this. Similarly with 3UC, to be members of this. Senators, we have 3 senators to be part of it. House of Rep, 4 members. House of Assembly, we have about same number, 3 members. We have to have a representative from the Northeast, Northwest, North Central, Southwest. 4 candidates for the gubernatorial, former governors, as gubernatorial candidates. That is how this committee, like I say, 29 committee, which, as you know, Caretaker does not have positions. We're only going to have chairman and secretary. The rest are people to coordinate. Remember, they have just work to do within a very short time. And we will ensure that everything is done properly. And this committee will be chaired by Senator Nenadi Usman. And the secretary will be Senator Darlington Okocha. That is what we want. I know that some of the people who are here will be surprised, especially Nenadi, but we wanted somebody who is neutral, woman, so you'll be kind to everybody. You know, woman for everybody. So we don't want more quarrel. We just want somebody. All we are saying is let things work. And we are pleading. I must continue to say we will continue to engage, move on, but we will get things right and show an example or what things are supposed to be. That is what we're here. We're not here for any other thing other than what do we do to be able to move forward. Governor told you I went to INEC. Students have told you we went to INEC. And we have also seen what is happening to us. I think we're all in agreement. Yes. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, Peter Obi has officially declared the Labour Party as the best party in Nigeria. Peter Obi has officially declared the Labour Party as the party that has the interest of the people in Nigeria. What Mr. Peter Obi has just done now is to put to rest, to put to bed all the rumors about him going back to the PDP. You can recall that over the months, there have been rumors of Peter Obi going back to the PDP. It's not just about rumors. PDP executive, they've gone on national television to say that they are speaking with Mr. Peter Obi to bring him back to the PDP so that he can contest as their presidential candidate. But it seems that Peter Obi is not interested in going back to the PDP. Peter Obi is interested in fixing the Labour Party, and his body language has always shown that he wants to fix the Labour Party. Ever since the election was done and concluded, even in the midst of the election, Labour Party has been embroiled with a lot of crises. You remember the Lamidi Apapa and the Arambibi crisis during the election. Even when Peter Obi was going to court during the petition tribunal, the crisis also erupted. In fact, even before Peter Obi went to the Labour Party, there was also crisis in the Labour Party. Too many court cases, over 20 court cases in the Labour Party. That one passed away. And during the election, there was also court cases. And after the election, when Peter Obi was going to court to reclaim his mandate, Lamidi Apapa and Arambibi, they also came up with their own court cases to stop the Labour Party and too many things in the Labour Party. After the court proceeding was concluded, another crisis in the Labour Party erupted involving the national chairman Julius Abure, who stood by Peter Obi throughout the election and ensured that Peter Obi did whatever he did. And one thing we must do is that we must give kudos to Julius Abure. He worked very hard all through the presidential campaign period. He worked very hard for the Labour Party. Work was so visible and Obedience loved him. But after the petition was concluded, Julius Abure became something else and a lot of crises erupted in the Labour Party. This crisis would have gone away if Julius Abure has decided to do the right thing. And what was the right thing that ought to be done? Conduct an expansive election. Expansive election means that you need to go from the grassroots, that is the ward level, to the state level, then to the national level, and conduct a convention. But Julius Abure decided to go to Nnewi and conduct an election that returned all the National Working Committee that have worked with him over the past 4 years back as Labour Party National Working Committee. That has been the problem in the Labour Party, because there were so many persons that came to the Labour Party during the general election, the Obedience movement. Every one of them want to be part of the Labour Party. They want to drive the Labour Party to the greater height. But Julius Abure and their cohort, they don't want to lose their job. They don't want to relinquish power to this new set of persons. They decided to hold on to the power. And that was the case in the Labour Party. That was a crisis in the Labour Party. And you need to understand that whatever they were doing was illegal. As of today, INEC do not recognize Julius Abure as a chairman of the Labour Party. As of today, Labour Party does not have a leadership. That means if there is any convention or any primaries that is conducted today by this same Julius Abure-led National Working Committee, that primary is null and void. Any candidate that Julius Abure National Working Committee will produce is null and void. INEC will not recognize them because Julius Abure tenure as the Labour Party chairman expired in June 8th. And I'm so happy that before it expired, they've conducted the Edo primary, which was done in February. So currently, there is a lacuna in the Labour Party. There is a vacuum in the Labour Party. And if this vacuum is not filled up, it will cause a bigger problem to the Labour Party, especially as they are going towards the 2027 general election. The supporters of Mr. Peter Obi, the Obedience movement, they've called on him to leave the Labour Party and go create his own party. Even someone like Kenneth Okonkwo has called Mr. Peter Obi weak leader because he has refused to intervene in the issues in the Labour Party. Peter Obi has always maintained that he has been speaking to those involved to solve the issues in the Labour Party. And he has said that the issues in the Labour Party will be solved and people should give it time. From what you've just watched now, Mr. P2B has finally unveiled his plan regarding the Labour Party. Now, I need to clarify something. What just happened here is inauguration of a caretaker committee, and there are 29 members in that caretaker committee. This is not in any way dissolving the Abure National Working Committee, but you need to understand that the Abure National Committee is null and void. It's illegal. It has since expired. INEC does not recognize Abure as Labour Party National Chairman anymore. This 29-member committee has been saddled with the responsibility of conducting an expansive convention that Julius Abure failed to conduct for the Labour Party. And they've been given a period of 90 to 120 days to do this. The chairman of this committee is Nenadi Usman, former finance minister under Olusegun Obasanjo, and she's from Kaduna State. What this committee will do is to conduct a convention from the ward, that is from the ward level to the state level. The executive that will be elected in the ward and the state level, they will be in charge of coordinating the Labour Party affairs from the local government to the state level. So it is an opportunity for you to be identified as a Labour Party executive. You need to take part in this process. Go to your ward in your state and register as a Labour Party member. From there, you can be part of the executive that will push Labour Party to a greater height. We don't want to see any form of criticism in the next election where you'll be criticizing the Labour Party executive for not doing the job, just like we saw during the last election. If you know what you can do to make Labour Party better, go and participate in this process. An opportunity has been given to you to be an executive of the Labour Party. So you need to participate in this process. After the ward and the state level convention has been concluded, the Labour Party will have its national convention, and I can't wait for that national convention. I am sure this convention is going to be the biggest political convention that has been conducted in this country. This convention will produce the national chairman of the Labour Party, a new national chairman of the Labour Party, and I can't wait to see who that person will be. It will also produce the deputy national chairman, publicity secretary, financial secretary, and so many other persons in the Labour Party. I am sure it's a new dawn, a new era in the Labour Party. This is what Peter Obi has been working on along to do. This is the reason he has refused to jump ship to other political party. It is better for him to solve the issue in the Labour Party than to go to a new party, because if you go to a new party, you will see experience the same thing there. These are all Nigerians. The problem in the Labour Party is peculiar to all political parties in this country. So finally, I'm happy that we are going to have a breath of fresh air in the Labour Party. I know Julius Abure and his cohort, they are kicking against what Alex Otti and P2B they are doing, but I think whatever they are doing has nothing to do with what P2B and Alex Otti they are doing. P2B and Alex Otti and every other person present there, they are the owners of the Labour Party, and they've said that they are not dissolving any executive so far. All they want to do is to conduct that expansive convention that Julius Abure failed to do, and whatever they are doing is within the ambit of the law. I'm so happy, and I can't wait for this to be done so we can see the new Labour Party that Mr. P2B is building to be that biggest political party in Nigeria. Come on, we have the number. Labour Party won the last election, and if they can put their ass together, I am sure PDP will no longer be looking for Labour Party to merge. PDP will come and join Labour Party in order to unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. P2B has a better position to negotiate a fair deal for the Labour Party. Do you know what it means to have a 6 million block vote that was allocated to him by INEC? If you have to look at what he got, P2B got close to like 10 million votes. I mean, P2B is cream de la cream of Nigerian politics today. Every politician, every political party would like to be associated with him. So being in Labour Party is a plus to the Labour Party, and it's a breath of fresh air to the Labour Party. I am sure most political parties that want to be in power, they will want to be associated with the Labour Party and Mr. P2B. So this is a good step in the right direction, and I can't wait for this process to be concluded. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.